the second group of angels that work in the conflict. I'm talking about the things that we can see all the time in our reality, like Russia and Ukraine. The Russia and Ukraine this time, do you know why that war? There are a secret society behind. Okay,
Wow.
that they want to implement. Okay, one rules or to make people fair. But the objective for the war is sacrifice of people.
We're here again with our very special guest, Gabriel Estevão. Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people want to know about. He spent many years inside of that secret closed system run by evil angels, and there are many methods and ways that they use to accomplish their goals, right? And today we're going to dive deeper into that. Gabriel, welcome again. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's been a long day for us. We've been trying to get some equipment to work, but nonetheless, we continue trying our best to make sure this story gets out in such a way that it is clear and understood. Gabriel, a question I want to ask you first and foremost. What is how is the state of the dead something that is used by the kingdom of darkness? And for what purpose do they use this?
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. Once again, we praise God and praise the Lord Jesus Christ for this opportunity that He gave more this day. Okay, I'm going to answer that question. It's an important question. It's not only important question, it's difficult question to answer this one. But praise God, we will answer. According to that side, the darkness of kingdom. The kingdom
of darkness.
Okay. Okay, to answer that question, first I needed to tell you about the function of the devil. Okay, the devil, the evil angels. They divided in three parts.
Okay.
In three different group of angels. And they are organized. They are very organized.
Very organized. Wow.
Yes. And these three different group and different functions too. No one can work in that group. No one can use or can do the work that another group do. Okay, they are different. Like one angel, this group can't do the same function, the same action with another one.
Right. So I guess they all have different functions.
Okay.
And someone that performs one function cannot perform the function that another one's supposed to perform.
Okay, the same objective but different function.
So they have the same goals, but they do different things to get there.
Okay.
Okay.
The first group that if these angels, the evil angels, they call the spirits of friends. Spirits of friends. The spirit of friends.
The friendly spirits.
Okay, friendly spirits. This group is dangerous and very powerful. But this angel, they have power to transform everyone and everything that exists or existed a long time ago. Okay, to transform. Someone like died long time ago, but they can use that image, that likeness,
right,
to appear to someone that they love, to talk with.
Right.
These angels that they call friend spirit or spirit of friends. Okay, spirits of friends. This name for that specific group that has power to transform anyone that one day lived but dead.
So they're able to transform themselves into anyone that used to be around, that used to live, that used to be alive.
Yes.
So when we hear people saying, I spoke to my dead father.
Okay.
They're not talking to their dead father.
No, that's not true. Not that.
They're talking to
the angel. Okay, part of this angel or sometime agent. Okay, but more of times are the angels of this group, from this group, that have power to transform anyone.
So friendly spirits,
okay,
or the spirits of friends.
Okay, spirits of friends. Okay, why spirit of friends? Because they can transform your dad, can transform someone that you knew.
Transform into somebody.
That you knew before.
Right.
When that one was alive. Alive, but that moment is dead. Okay, and we have another group that is a specific group too, that they call the spirit of war or spirit of conflict. This angel, this group of angel, they are a specialist to create a war. Okay, to create a war, a conflict between member families, friends, or communities or societies, a nation, between a nation, another nation. This specific group like to create a conflict, even economic conflict, like to create problems.
Right. So these are the spirits of war.
Okay. They like to create
conflict. Wow.
And the problems. They like to do that. We explain more in front. Another group that they called the melancholic group. Spirit of melancholics. This spirit of melancholic of the specific is a particular is a more powerful and dangerous angels that exist in this world.
So they're more powerful than the other groups.
Okay, this group is a powerful, but is too much dangerous. Some of them, Jesus or God, stop not to use whole power because they can destroy the whole people in the world.
Wow!
But some of them like to create disease, like to create pandemics, like to create a lot of methods to kill people in different ways.
Methods.
Okay, like to create a method to kill people.
Wow.
Like, for example, the pandemic in 2019.
Right.
Remember that COVID-19.
Right.
Okay, the people know about that one.
Of course, yes.
Okay. Someone from this group and in contact with agent. When I say agent, I'm talking about a person that is a spiritual channel.
Okay,
spiritual channel of demons.
So there's some people, like you said in our last interview, that are channels. They're being used by the demons.
Okay.
So you're saying that somebody who was an agent of a demon, or a channel, was used to create the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, to kill people. The objective only to kill people.
Really?
Okay, to kill people. This group of angels is like to create a disease, pandemics, and a lot of form to kill people.
Wow.
Okay. And then in this world, I know, and I knew, I wrote in the book, that is, one day we will translate it in English.
Yes, one day. We hope, we can't wait for that, man.
Okay, we pray that this will be a reality. Talking about that I was there. I saw a lot of laboratory a secret laboratory in this world, and a lot of countries in our world, that no anyone, that a normal person can see that laboratory. Only people in that site, only members, a secret member
of the
of the society, that
Wow.
society only, but not all, but some only, for the different eye levels.
So you're saying that there's some secret laboratories that exist
Yes.
on the earth, and only people that are in the highest levels of these secret societies,
Okay, need to see that.
only them can see those laboratories, or are allowed to see those laboratories.
Okay, that laboratory create a lot of things that mix from the genes, from the
Genes,
gene, okay, human being for animal to create no animal, no person, something like that.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy, man.
The spirit of the spirit of your friends. Okay, need to talk about this thing. A lot of principle in America. You're American. In America, there is that house that they called haunted house.
Haunted house.
Okay, haunted house.
Yes.
Okay, the haunted house, meaning that is the spirit working with the people that we call spiritism. Okay, the spiritism that believe, all people that believe in this religion, meaning that when someone died, you can communicate with
them.
Okay, that one can appear to you and talk to you. That is this group of angel that make this. Even the Bible, one day when the king of Saul,
the king of Israel, Saul.
Okay, the king of Israel, Saul, when wanted to talk with the prophet Samuel.
Yeah.
He went, asked Jesus, God, no any answer that he received. He went in everywhere. He used every method that he knew that time, but no answer from God. And he went where? To a secret agent for that side.
Right, a witch.
Okay, the witch.
Yeah.
That agent, the agent asked to the what? To the angel. And the angel appeared in image and likeness like what? Samuel. But the Bible said that Samuel talked with what? Spoke with
Saul.
But that one wasn't Samuel, but was a demon.
Right.
From this group, the spirit of friends.
Right. Okay.
That every time, and they like to create a myth about. There are a lot of people believe that incarnation, when someone dead can transform it maybe to animal or maybe to another one. Okay, that's not true. The angels, they know about that, and people in eye level know that it is not true.
Wow.
When someone died, in reality, he will become a dust.
Right.
That is true. They know that side. They know. But they need to teach you that when someone died, you need to teach these things. When someone died, meaning he will live another place. Okay, somewhere maybe in under the land, maybe he's there, or above he's living, but not true. We have a lot of examples that can see in the movies, like zombies, vampires.
Right.
Okay. When you see this thing, meaning that when someone died, can live again. But that thing not true. When you see a vampire and the zombies, is the people want to tell you, the agent that side want to tell you about the history that happened in the Garden of Eden. When one day God said to the first human being, if you eat for this fruit, you will what? You will die.
You'll die.
But Satan said, not Satan, the serpent. The serpent was the China, was the spiritual China of what?
Satan.
Satan. Satan said, no to Eve. No, you will not what?
Die.
You won't die. Only eat. If I ate, I didn't what?
Die.
I didn't die. Meaning you can eat and no, you won't die.
Wow.
But God said, if you eat one day, you what? You will die. And then this myth from that side, they needed to continue like a myth and to tell the people that you won't die. You won't die. But the Almighty God, the Creator, said you will die. But they said, no, you won't die. This myth continues until now.
So it's
when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, they died. But spiritual,
there's a spiritual death.
Okay, spiritual death. They become, in the same time, became what? Alive death.
Living dead.
Okay, living dead. Okay,
living dead. Right.
Living dead.
Right.
Became a living dead. What? In which context? Spiritual. In spiritual context, they dead. But physically,
they were still alive.
From the grace of God, that the common grace, they live. In that moment, Adam, God didn't kill the Adam and Eve physically, but they died and spiritually, because the whole spirit what? Disappeared.
Right.
Meaning, reason why when they ate that fruit and they saw that we empty without what? Anything.
Right.
Meaning they dead. That is a death. They saw the death.
They saw that they were naked.
Okay.
And that was
death.
Right.
But was alive at that moment. Alive. Why? This is meaning when that side said living death. You are living death, meaning you are spiritual death.
Right.
You don't have connection with the life. Life is God. If you are connected with God, you have life. Even if you died today, but you are connected. Before you died, you had connection with God, meaning you are sleeping only.
Because you'll be one day resurrected.
Even that side, I learned about this thing before I read the Bible, before I entered in connection with the Christian or another religion. I knew because the angel taught me about these things. Okay, even that people that are on that side is in the higher level, they know about these things. It's not new for them. Okay.
So it seems like it's a long-standing myth.
Okay.
That Satan created in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
That if you disobey God, the consequences are not death.
Yeah.
Right? That even if you disobey and you do this and you do that, when you die, you don't actually die. And that's what he continued in this concept of when you die, you're still alive.
Okay.
And he uses his evil angels to act like people who are dead, to deceive people who are alive into believing that when you die, you don't actually die. You go somewhere else. Right?
Yeah.
It's like a part of his plan to continuously deceive humanity to believe that there is no consequence to your actions.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
My gosh.
And I have experience. Okay, from the farm that I was.
You were raised.
Okay, I grew up. The farm, that beautiful farm that I said that another episode. that the slave or the people that working in that farm, my grandfather or my grandparent sold, bought to another people, to poor people.
Right. So your grandfather used to buy slaves.
Yeah, to buy people, to buy slaves, to become people to become a slave in our farm. And then some of them, the angel and the agent, they needed or created a false imagination. Okay, that's not true. Like this, I have here an animal. I have one animal. This animal, but I want to sell someone. My I'm uncle, okay, and I'm uncle, and my like our tribe. I'm uncle. I have more power than father to sell anyone at the family. And then this one, I remember that it was my cousin. This cousin was people knew that he was sick. He was sick, but the agent. When I'm talking about the agent, I'm talking about the Satanist. Okay, go to my cousin and get to another province. Built to another province like Malange. Malange is one of the province in Angola.
So your uncle brought your cousin who was sick to another province.
Okay, to another province.
Okay, and this uncle was a satanic agent.
He sold. He sold my cousin. To another agent.
Oh wow!
To become a slave that side, but he needed to create a false imagination to the people around them. Hope or even member family and friends in the community, they saw that the animal, the angels manipulated. Okay, the vision, our vision, these eyes. Physical eye, they manipulated, and they saw that one was my cousin, but it was animal. Whole people saw that one was my cousin, was died there, the one that dead there, but in reality that was animal. And they put that in the box,
in the casket.
Okay, after that they went it. To put in where?
In the grave.
In the grave.
So
whole people knew.
So your uncle sold your cousin.
Okay.
But in order to do that, he had to create some kind of explanation as to why he was going to be missing.
Yeah.
And in league with the evil angels, they manipulated the vision of the family members.
Yes, family member and the friends. And the community, whole people that knew, knew that one.
And so they looked at this animal that was there, and they saw your cousin.
Okay,
but it wasn't your cousin.
No, wasn't.
The angels manipulated their vision to look and see their cousin.
Okay, that is a cousin, but it was animal.
Wow.
And then they put this animal in the what?
In the casket.
In the casket. After that, they put in where?
They bury him. So when they're thinking they're burying their cousin who has died, they're really burying an animal.
Yes.
Wow.
But in reality, the person went to another province as a slave to work there. But imagine someone that saw that this one dead, and I saw that he was dead, and I was there. And see this one to another place. How you will think?
You think that he died and he went to another place.
Okay. No. You saw that this one dead.
Right.
Okay. You saw.
Yeah. So you would think that he didn't really die. He somehow continues somewhere else.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. That thing is a reality in our only. In Africa, I said in Africa, not only in Angola, even Nigeria, South Africa, anywhere in Africa. You can find about that. Even not only in Africa, you can find these things, the same thing, the same method that this angel using this in our continent, they can use in America continent, Europe continent, and Asian continent. The system is the same. The angel is are the same group. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. You know, with this situation, like what happened to your cousin, does he have any say in this? Can he choose to try to not be a part of that? Or can your uncle just choose to sell him without his permission? How does that work?
According to our tradition, the uncle has the power. He have power to sell anyone his a nephew.
Wow.
Or niece to the family. He has power.
Wow.
Okay. He need to be a member, or can protect, can become a protector for the family, or can be a danger for the family.
Wow.
Yeah. And another context about these things, we can find in the houses. That haunted houses.
Haunted house.
Okay, haunted houses. Even here in Africa, someone I remember I was in the church. Benfica is a district in Angola, Luanda City, the capital city of Angola. After I talked about, I tell my history in that church. Was a Sabbath day. I told him about my story, and someone in the middle. She was a madam. It was apparently was a rich
lady.
Yeah, rich lady. Because the appearance and the thing that was with.
So what she was wearing and
nicely,
jewelry. She was a rich person.
Okay, she came in particular asking me, Pastor, please, I want to talk to you. I say, okay, you can talk to me. Yeah, I'm here to hear you. I'm your servant. And she said, do you know I bought a plot of land and near here, and I built a beautiful house, a big and beautiful house. But this house, there are a lot of spirits. They come at night, even during the day. They come and listen voices, people talking around the house, but I can't see anyone. But I can hear, but I can't see. I have a problem. The house is mine. I bought with my money. She was with maybe she her daughter. And I asked to her, please, do you make some pact with someone? Or she said, no, I don't know about that thing. I say, please tell me the truth. If you want the solution of your problem, tell me the truth. If you tell me the truth, I will help you. Not me, but God that I believe can help you. Okay, please tell me the truth. Do you have connection with another side? When you bought, the man that you bought this land, or the man that you built this house, you have connection with another side. Maybe you have some connection or money, something that you did.
So you're asking if she made some kind of deal with an agent on the other side.
Okay. Did you make a pact? You have connection with that side? Someone at that side? She said, no, I don't have anything. I said, okay, please give me your line. Can invite me to go to your house. We will pray there. And after pray, if you tell me the truth, God will help you. But the first thing that I want to tell you, listen to music, gospel music and sacred music, only music in the house all the time, and read the Bible all the time, prayer, okay? Prayer all the time, you will see that all that spirit will disappear. If you don't have a connection, that spirit will disappear. This is not only spirit. This is some agent that want to make you fear. To make you fear.
To make you afraid.
Okay, to make you afraid. For what? For you need to answer or to go to look for the solution. For what? One church maybe that church, the pastor will be the agent.
Wow.
He will come to say to the angel, please, I'm talking with, okay, she will become our slave, will become our servant. Please, don't do anything more. Stop. Look like you are not here, but you are here. Okay, only like that.
Wow.
I said, okay, go and do everything that I said. If you do, you will see. Everything, please call me. And I will talk with my God. And my God can hear you. Go and do everything. He went and did everything that I told her. Music, gospel music and holy music there. That we call maybe sacred music.
Sacred music.
Sacred music. Biblical study. Biblical study all the time. Prayer. After a long time, that spirit disappeared.
Wow.
The problem was the spirit, this part of spirit that we call spiritism. Okay, even here in Africa, you can find, even America, a lot of people, even Europe, a lot of people died or dead, and this time and the last time, because the spirit like to work with.
Wow.
This story you can start. This story start with the Fox family. The three sister Fox family. If you start about this story, even this channel that called Fox, you can find the history of the three sister that these angels, the devil angels appear to this family, to these three sisters, to become the founder of this religion.
The founder.
Okay, the founder of this religion.
Spiritism. Wow. So wow, that's interesting. I've never heard you talk about that before. So it's like, so she was basically being tormented by these friendly spirits.
Yes.
They were acting as if they were making the noises of people talking all around her house.
Yes.
And just being a bother to her.
Yeah.
And so what you told her to do was listen to sacred music, gospel music.
Yeah.
To read her Bible and study her Bible.
Okay.
And to pray a lot. And after some time, it just went away.
Okay.
She never had any issues.
Yes.
But then you also said something very important. You said if the person had made a pact with an agent of Satan, it probably wouldn't work. How would that work for them? If the person made a pact.
No, if the person made a pact, meaning we needed to do other things. First, confess to God.
Right.
Okay, the sin. And then, which contest that she did, or this person did. After that, because the Bible said, please come to me and you can tell me all your sin, confess all your sin to Jesus. Only to what? To Jesus. Can I say, is our advocate.
He's a lawyer. He's our advocate.
Advocate. If you confess all your sin to him, you will be free. I told her, please, if you don't have any connection with that side, please go to your house and please give me your line. Everything you can call me, okay, or I will call you. But live with you need to receive my line, and I will receive your line too. Okay, go and put a gospel music and sacred music and Bible study. Okay, Bible study and prayer to God. Confess all your sin. Confess all your sin to Jesus. Talk to him like your friend, because he's a friend. Okay, he will hear you. Please do this. You need to go and do everything that I told you, and I will pray to you.
Pray for you.
Or I will pray for you to God. Okay, please go and do this. And she went. Praise God. I didn't listen any question. Okay, I didn't hear any question from her. Meaning, praise God, she did that thing, and then she has peace. Okay, from that time.
Wow.
But why she did? If she had another connection with, I wanted to tell her to do other things.
So if she had a connection with that side,
okay,
if she had made a pact or a deal with some agent on that side,
okay,
then there was something else she had to do.
Okay, to do like that thing that they want. Okay, because if they give you one thing, they want that thing. You need to give back that thing that they received from them.
So if they gave her money and she was supposed to do something,
okay,
she has to give back that money.
Okay.
Wow.
That is the things. But about the second group of angels that work in the conflict, I'm talking about the things that we can see all the time in our reality, like Russia and Ukraine. The Russia and Ukraine this time, do you know why that war? There are a secret society behind. Okay,
wow.
that they want to implement. Okay, one rules or to make people fair. But the objective for the war is sacrifice of people.
Really?
Okay, sacrifice of people. Number of people that they want to kill them.
So you're saying the war between Russia and Ukraine?
Yes, that is a part. It's a player. For that side, it's a player.
Wow. So it's a game for them.
Yeah, it's a game for them.
And they use it to just sacrifice people.
Yes. This group, if they want to make a one order in the world, a one whole in the world, they want command to put something in the world, they need to create a problem. If a country, they need to make a problem for that country. If economic problem, political problem, disease or pandemic for that place, they wanted to create a problem. They use three important methods that they use. Okay, the first one is to create a problem. They would like to create a problem. When create a big problem, a small problem, they want that people, or they wanted to implement some rules or some law.
Wow. So whenever there's a problem that they love to create problems so that they themselves can use the problem to implement a law or some rule.
The thing that they want to do. Like they like to create a problem. After create a problem, they use specialists, doctors, to explain about some supposition, some supposition of the solution, some solution that they want to bring, the solution. The people will explain everywhere about the solution. After that, they will hear the reaction of the people. They need to see the reaction of the people.
The reaction.
The reaction of the people from the people, and people will We see that explanation. We talk. Okay, good. If you accept that solution, they will implement. The third one is implementation of that things that they want. Even economic, even political, and everywhere that they want to do, because they have power. But this group is danger. But the first one to answer this question on the first group, the spiritual things, the spiritual friends.
Okay. So when it comes to the state of the dead, are they immortal? Are we immortal, and when we die, we continue? The answer is no.
Yes.
The answer is there are the spirits of friends, evil angels or demons, that act as if they are people that have died, to continue that deception that when you die, you don't really die, right? And then you're saying there's another group of angels who are the spirits of war, and they create war between countries, war between nations, war between families.
Yeah.
And they like to create this war between friends.
Yeah.
And they love to do this because it creates a problem. It creates a problem that they can now come with the solution for, right? Which means, and then there's the other group, the group of the melancholy group, you say, or the group of oppressors, right?
Yes.
And they like to create diseases.
And
they like to work in laboratories.
Okay, there are more dangerous groups in this.
So that's the most dangerous group.
Okay, the most dangerous. Some of them, a lot of them, God stop it, don't work, don't use their power. Because they are very dangerous.
So some of them are prohibited from using their power by God.
Don't use your power. Don't do anything. Because they are most dangerous.
Wow.
But some of them, they like to create a disease and pandemic and secret laboratory.
So then
the pandemic from 2019 or COVID-19, you can see that is a false reality. And another pandemic or disease that they created the last time, another time, and they want to create in the future more to kill more people. Only the objective is to kill people. Why they like to kill people? If someone died without confession, they sin. They are sin to Jesus or to God, meaning they will die with his sin or their sin. If they died with their sins, one day will resurrect with their sins, and they will die with their sin. But if someone died this time and before died confessed their sin to Jesus, meaning this sin one day when God will come, the sin will transfer to the Satan and his angels.
Okay.
And they don't want to suffer more, because more people confess their sins,
more suffering
for them. They don't want to do that. And they know that the time is coming for them to die. The eternal fire that the Bible said is for angels. God prepared that fire only for angels. God prepared that fire, eternal fire, only for angels, for evil angels,
right?
And the evil angels know about that, and even the agent on that side, they know about that. I'm talking about the eye people. They know that one day we will die. Even the angel, one day they will die. But they don't want to die alone. And they like it to use the myths and the liars to lie people. If you die, no, you not die, you can't die because you are immortal. You are immortal. Who told that you will die? No death. You can't believe in death. Because if no death, meaning you don't need to believe in God.
Mm-hmm.
Because if no death, you will die, but you will live.
You go somewhere else. Right.
Okay.
Right.
If you die now, you will live another way. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why I will believe in God?
Mm-hmm.
Why I need to be connected? Why I need to connect with God? I don't need about these things. Meaning, Jesus died in
vain.
In vain.
Mm. Mm.
Meaning, if I'm immortal, I don't need live from. I don't need the sacrifice from God, from
Right.
Jesus.
Right.
I don't need that life
Right.
because I'm immortal.
So basically, what you're saying is that, they want you to believe that you're immortal. You nothing will happen when you die. You'll just be something else.
Okay.
And if people believe that, then really Jesus would have died for nothing, because he died to save humanity. He died so that humanity will live again, right? But if they believe that you can't live again, if you believe that you won't die for real, then there was no reason for Jesus to die.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Mm.
The secret agent in that side, they know. I'm talking about the higher people, higher level.
The highest levels of Satanism.
They know. Because if I knew this thing from there, that people that had the same level or more than me, meaning they know this thing. And they need to lie the people that doesn't know that knowledge.
Wow.
Doesn't have that knowledge. They need to use a myth, a liar all the time. Even a lot of pastors and principle in the religion that's called Christian religion. In Christian religion, there are a lot of pastors that like to make a pact with the spirit to receive power.
Wow.
Okay, to do everything that miracle, a lot of people, a lot of things in the church. Power from why? Power from the spirits. Okay, not power from God. Not all, but a lot of them.
So you're saying not all of them, but a lot of pastors.
Okay.
They make deals with the demons.
Yes.
To have special powers.
Yeah.
Right? To deceive people. Right? And also to become very famous.
Yeah.
Right? Interesting. And of course, when they get these powers, they don't have the power, right? But they have the angels around them.
Yes.
To work those miracles.
Yes.
Right?
The angel can tell them the problem. Because my grandparents, the part of my mom, they like to do that.
Really?
Yes, in that time. It wasn't. They were not pastors, but they went in our culture. We call the spiritual medical or traditional medical
doctor.
Okay, traditional spiritual or traditional doctor.
Doctor. Okay.
Okay, that if you are coming with your problem, they can tell you what the problem that you have before you talk. Before you tell him the problem that you have. The angel that is with, some of them following, scouting you. Okay, before you came, one angel talked to the agent everything that you are with you. This one is coming from that place. The problem is that, and that. We tell all problem. When we come, the agent will say, "Oh, you have this problem. Yes or no? Yes." And then you admire.
Wow.
Who told you this story? Who told you a prophet? You are the person that I'm looking for. I will receive a solution from you because I have this problem. Meaning you have your solution. No, the angel talked to him first before you came, and this angel knew your story.
Wow.
This is the fact. It's a fact.
Wow.
Because I saw from my grandmother. I saw from my grandmother, because my grandmother was a spiritual or traditional doctor. And then I saw to enter that place, the angel came to talk to my grandmother before the sickness.
The person that was sick.
The person that was sick came. The angel can tell him the problem. The tell is that one from that province, that district, and then he has his husband or a wife or anything. Okay, you need to tell him about tell her about this and this and this and this. The solution, you need to say the solution is this one.
So when we see people who are like, they're able to fly, like levitate off the ground, or some people who, they heal somebody, really, most of them are people that have made deals with demons, and the demon is the one that's making them fly, or levitate.
I remember I did this thing to my friend.
Really?
Yes. Maybe I have a friend in Angola, Luanda City, that knew me. If I say something from the thing that I did at that time, my friends can remember this thing that I did. We lived near in town. Okay, Boa Vista district was near the Mutamba. Mutamba is we call Mutamba is the heart of Luanda, or the heart of Angola is Mutamba, that has a lot of eye building. We like it. I like it. Me and my friend, I and my friend, we like it to go to that building. That time, because the war, no people around. The white people went to their country because the war, and then the building was empty.
So there was the war going on, and so that it was empty around that place.
Yes.
Because the people from that place went back to their countries.
The country in Europe.
So it was empty. Okay.
And then we like it to go there. And sometimes we like to go in the maybe 5th or 6th or 7th floor, and we like to go there and say, "Oh, please, I will go down."
So you said you would jump off the building.
We jump. They say, no, don't jump. We die. You will die. I said, no, I won't die. And then I jumped. After jumped, the angel can get me, okay, or got me from there and put me behind them.
Wow.
Okay. After that we can, look at me, I'm here. Look at me. And then my friend can admire. Why did you do?
How did you do that?
Yeah, how did you do these things? How? Some of them can be afraid. But at sometimes I say, no, don't be afraid. Okay, no problem. This is nothing. What did you see? Huh? You didn't see anything. Okay, this is nothing. We are playing. We are joking. Sometime when we are going to swim to the sea, okay, the beach, because we live near the sea. We like it to go to swim in the beach.
In the beach, in the water.
Sometimes the fishers, okay, the fishers like it to kill people if they for traditional, okay, like in Luanda Island. They like in some place they like it to make it tradition things. Okay, witchcraft.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. That they like to put thing there that can, if people doesn't know, if people don't know that thing can swim there, but we die there. Sometimes when I can't say, oh, my friend, you don't go that side. Why? If you go that side, you will die. Why? People, okay, the people, island people that live in here, put some traditional things there. If you go there to bath, to swim, you will die. Do you understand? Please don't go there. Why? Is it because I know. I saw the angels there. I saw the spirits there.
Wow.
Yeah, because my eye was open.
Your eyes were open for those things.
My eye was open for spiritual thing, to see spiritual life, the spiritual world.
And when you saw that place,
okay, I say no, don't go there.
You would see a lot of the demons there.
Okay, swim here. The friend that opened to my force will be there, and will be alive. But someone that don't want to obey my word can go there and die.
Wow.
Because the agent can kill, the spirit can kill them. Then you put in the water, then push. Okay?
Man.
Pour you on the water. You want to swim, you know how to swim, but the spiritual is the agent, the spiritual agent is there.
Wow.
Okay. To what? To push you. Show you in the water. And then they saw a lot of people dying that side. After that, you say, why did you tell to us, don't go that side? Because we happen this thing. But everything that you said happened to that people. I said, I know. Because my grandfather taught me about these things. I know.
Wow.
Yes, I know. I did a lot of things, spiritual things. Even to fight. I like that time we liked to fight. I said I taught them how to receive power. How to receive power, and then to fight with the people. A lot of people you are alone, but a lot of people you can fight with. And sometimes I like to teach them to please open this place and put there something like something. Put there something and like to put there, but that thing not nothing. It's the faith from my word. You believe in my word, and this thing will happen to you. Wow. Sometimes you can see me like I can get my head. Okay, I cut my head and I put like this, and you saw the blood from here, but not true. That's not true. It's a manipulation to your eye.
It's the demons making them see that.
Okay, but not true. You can see my head is here and my neck is here. A lot of blood here. You are. Oh, what are you doing? But when I put like this, is again there.
Wow.
But not me, it's demon.
It's the demons that are doing
demon
that.
To create the imagination to your mind and to your eyes. To see something that's not real.
So for you, your head is still there.
Yeah, okay. I didn't do anything.
You didn't even do anything.
Yes.
But for them, they're seeing you put your head off of
Okay, and a lot of blood is coming out from my
So you
neck.
So you can't even see what they're seeing.
Yes.
But you know they're seeing something different.
Okay.
Wow.
That manipulation. Some of them like to use psychology and psychology and spiritual things together. Okay. I can do that and can manipulate your vision too and your mind. A lot of things from there. I liked to do that things. A lot of things I did to my friends.
It was fun for you back then.
Yes. And I was respected for my friends. That this guy is a wish. This one is a wish. But I was so quiet. The most quiet person in that place was I. Because I needed to become a humble person like no one and they like to be observed, to observe people around, and then to make decision how to control their mind. And then even the kids, when I was kid, I go to influence that kid to make a bad decision. Principal, the son, the daughter, the children of a real friend of Jesus. Okay.
So you know what? All those things you're saying remind me of some magicians I've seen. So are there magicians out there that work with these evil spirits to do the type of tricks that you see them doing?
Okay. Not all.
Not all of
Okay,
them.
not all. But some of them, yeah. Is the agent. You can see it around him is the angels, the spirits. But some only using a psychology. A psychology and think that's not true. To create illusion in your mind, illusion in your eye.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Some of them, no, only they use on the psychology and the illusion to your mind.
But then there's some.
Okay. Some of them, okay, are a magician. Okay. Some of them are they have connection with
The evil angels.
The evil angels. But others only using psychology and illusion.
Right.
Okay? Create illusion to your eyes to see something but not real.
It's not really there.
Okay, not real there. Okay. Not all, but some of them.
How do the angels on that side, how do they use entertainment to accomplish their goals?
Oh, okay. Entertainment. One of the methods that they use how to buy a soul. Okay, how to buy a human being is an entertainment. Okay, you can lose your time to something that one day you can ruin. You can ruin anything. You can lose your time. You lost everything, like a phone. Okay, a phone can become a perdition for your soul. Okay, a TV, a lot of things. Okay, movie, like a movie. Who don't like movie? But depend of the movie that you want to see. Each movie has his contest. Okay, even for us, because we have a kid, like the from the movie or from the entertainment, you can make a decision. You can interconnect with the spirits. Like principle, the cartoons. Okay, cartoons. A lot of cartoons. Who created the people that created that cartoon are Satanists.
Wow,
okay,
they're
the
Satanists.
agent are Satanists. Imagine to teach your kid how to teach your kid to pray in the spirit. How to pray that spirit can come in your house, or how to pray that the kid receive this spirit in their heart, their mind. A lot of them. Okay.
So you're saying many of these cartoons, they teach kids without them knowing.
Okay.
They teach kids how to pray to spirits.
Yeah.
And how to bring spirits into the home. Wow.
Yeah. Even me, when I was kid, in my country, when I was kid, the spirit liked to teach me and how to enter in that houses, because in that time we didn't have a TV, okay, like today. A TV didn't come in our houses in our country, only for high people, for high people
who are rich.
Okay, very rich, like a president, ministers, governor. Okay, you can find, but not a lot too. And then the Spirit used me as a channel, our spiritual channel, to go to that a lot of houses that the parent was friend of Jesus, or connected with another side. I needed to enter because not easy to agent to enter that side. They need to enter with the kid, how to create a friend with the kid, from the kid from that side. And there was kid, it was easy to teach that kid how to cry, how to play, but that's this crying, this praying, this play, meaning to ask for what? To Spirit to enter in this kid.
So there's certain ways that a kid can play, a certain way that a kid can cry.
Yes.
That will invite.
How to sing.
Certain ways that they can sing also.
Yeah.
That will invite evil spirits into the home.
Okay, in their heart, their mind, and to become a spiritual channel in their house.
Wow.
Okay,
wow.
The spirit can enter that house because that kid asked for this spirit.
Wow.
Because the kid will be the argument for the evil angel that house. Because the good angel that side can say, why are you here? He can answer, no, because this kid asked me. Why this kid asked you? Because he asked, he's a friend of my kid, that came here. He accepted. That is a kid and this is a kid. Meaning,
it was fair game.
He said, okay.
Okay. So basically there are rules to this spiritual warfare.
Okay. Entertainment is a China. Is a China. A lot of actors, writers who use writers, actors are agent. Okay, a lot of them. Some of them, before they start to do a movie, a novel, they need to sacrifice maybe a people, okay, that receive a blessing from the spirits. That to how to create a like in the people. That people need to like that novel. People not like to watch that movie. It's too much. It's good because the angels blessed. The evil angel blessed that movie. And why they blessed? Because before they start to do, they sacrificed a people.
So you're saying some of these filmmakers, these directors, these writers,
yes,
before they make their movies, as agents of Satan, they sacrifice human beings.
Yes.
To the evil angels.
Yeah.
To make the evil angels happy so that they will decide to bless their movie.
Okay. Others like it to sow the soul. To sow, okay, to sell the soul. Their soul. Whole mind, everything they need to sell to what? To the demon. I will be yours. I will be your China. Please use me. Do everything that you want to do in me. Reason right, a lot of actors don't like that their children saw the movie that he did. You can see a lot of them, a lot of actors don't like that their children watching that movie that he was the actor. A lot. Why? Because they want that the kid saw that bad thing. But they like it to build for
other people's children.
Other children to watch that thing that they do.
So they know what they're doing.
Yes, they know.
And they prefer to spare their own children.
Yeah.
But they don't necessarily care about other people's children.
Yes. Wow. A lot of them you can see that they say they like it to talk the people. Oh yeah,
I've heard them, yeah.
You can see, but when you are watching, if you love them, you will see like only like he playing. He's playing. He's playing. That's not true that he are talking. Like I can say, that movie that they did, you don't know that I make a decision. I was a China of the spirit. if someone talked about that, you can laugh. This guy is lying. He's not lying. He's talked about the truth. He was the agent. He was the channel of the spirit to teach you or to show you things that the spirit want that you need to do.
So basically, it seems like they use entertainment as a channel.
Yeah.
To communicate their message and their way of life to people, right? Their beliefs to people. They want to use entertainment for that purpose. What other uses, like why else do they want people to watch so much TV or sports or other means of entertainment? Why else do they want that so much?
I want to say that media is a religion. Okay, media is a religion. Entertainment can become a religion. Okay, that connect the people to someone is powerful down there. Okay, because if you see something, you want it to be like that thing that you saw. Okay,
right.
Even the sport is a religion. Okay, the sport is a religion, and the variety of the sports, that is a denomination. A sport, they know, the powerful people in iron level, they know that the sport is a religion. The type of sports are denomination of a religion. Okay, the religion, denomination of religion in the sport that has more population is football or soccer. Soccer for Europe, football, soccer for American. You said soccer, okay. But for people that from Europe,
from outside of America,
outside of America, they said football. Okay,
yeah.
Football. But for you, Americans like to say.
Yeah, America like to say soccer.
Oh, soccer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This sport is the most. Okay, is the denomination. It's the denomination of sport religion. The most that has more people in everywhere, every country. You can find worship. Okay, you can find adorators,
worshippers.
Okay? Yeah, worshippers. You can find everywhere. That is a religion. Okay, I'm talking about that religion. To watch a soccer is a sin. No. But how do you use?
So you're saying to watch soccer is not wrong?
No, not wrong. Bad. Okay, but I'm saying that sport is a religion. They know. Even that player that you like too much, you know that he has can become a spiritual channel. A spiritual channel from what? From the evil
angels, right?
The evil angels.
So I find it interesting that you're from that side, right? Because there's certain things that people talk about when they talk about Satanism. Like they'll say the mark of the beast comes from Satanism and that kind of thing. What did you learn about the mark of the beast when you were inside that system?
Okay, mark of the beast. I want to say first that is a system. Okay, is a first system of adoration,
of worship.
Okay, of worship. Is the first system of. But before we are entering the Bible, even that side, the secret members, okay, the secret society members that side, they know about this thing. They need to read the Bible. The Bible, I'm talking about for Jews, the Torah is the only book. But for the Christian is the only Bible. Okay.
Right.
They need to know about this. And other books for other religions. You need to know what the people believe in that thing. Okay, how to influence that people to believe in another way, in different way. You needed to know everything. And people on that side, they know. And they needed to start. They started. Mark of the Beast is a system. If you want to understand about is a chapter, Revelation chapter 13, okay, that's talking about the mark of the beast. Before you need to understand that, you need to know who wrote that. You need to know the mind of the one that wrote that book, was John. John was a Jew, and the Jew know the mind. Deuteronomy chapter 6.
Deuteronomy.
Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 6. The book that Moses wrote, the last book that Moses wrote, and Joshua finished it to write that book. Chapter 6. God, I need to read that chapter, please.
Sure,
okay.
Sure, of course.
You can read Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 to 8.
So Deuteronomy chapter 6.
Okay, verse 4
and 8.
Okay. Please, you can read to us.
Oh, of course, no problem.
Okay.
So Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 to 8, it says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. 4 to 6 or 4 to 8?
No. The last one is 8.
Okay. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes.
Okay. I want to focus only on the verse 6 and 7. They said, and these words which I commanded you this day shall be in thine what? Heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, when thou risest up. Okay. Verse 8. And thou shalt bind therefore a sign upon thine hand. Okay. And they shalt be as frontlets between what?
Their eyes.
What the mark the beast said? What sign where?
On your head.
The head, and where?
On your hand.
The hand. What is meaning? Wake. Okay. Mind is the will to make decision. You need to make decision from here. God created the true system for worship Him. He's the only God. Okay? The only God. This system, they said, where? In the mind, and where? At the hand. Hand meaning, when you are working, when you are go to work, you need to think in what? In God. Right. You need to work to glorify what? Your God. Even your work, you need to worship God. There's only one God. In your mind, you need to put God in the first place. Okay? You need to worship Him. But the mark of the beast, according to chapter 13 of Revelation, they said, is the opposite of this. Okay? Is the opposite of this system. And when John, he's a Jew, wrote that, and then his mind, I can imagine, his mind was this thing, this system. That one day, God showed him that one day we appear one system, okay, will become opposite with what? With this system that God created. And will make whole people obligatory to worship that what? That
the false
system of worship.
Wow.
To worship what? The spirits. To worship what? The Lucifer and his angels. Okay. And then will be one system. The system that they said there is two systems, that chapter. The system of politics, okay, politician system, and the religion system will be together. You can see that two beasts.
Right.
Okay.
So that civil system.
Okay, civil system.
And the religious system will come together. So basically church and state will come together.
Okay. That system only because they worship. Okay, adoration. Okay, not a person not a person, is a system. Okay, Papa system and the politician system. Don't say the person, that is a system. Okay? First system of adoration that the secret member created. And the demons created that system. That people worship one day. One day, this day is coming. They are created this opportunity. Reason why, if you listen the new world wording, okay, or new air, that people that came to say new air, new world, meaning to kill people, okay, to create disease, to create a pandemic, to create war, to what? To kill people. And then these two powers, okay, we say we can call powers, is the religion power and the civil power. They want to fight and to become one. Okay, and to become one, they need to kill a lot of people. Okay, that if you have a few people in the world, meaning it's nice to control them.
So they
it will be easy to control them. Okay, a lot of people is difficulty, but a few people will be easy to control them. Reason why new era movement, they come to what? To kill people, to create a problem, to create a war, to create a disease. How to kill people to become easy.
So so the way you're answering this question, it goes back to the way you answer the other questions. They have these different groups of angels that do different things.
Yeah.
But it all has to do with them creating in the human heart opposition to God.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like you just read in Deuteronomy, God wanted that the people of Israel, they put the law in their hearts.
Okay.
And they put it on their hands and in their frontlets of their minds, which means they always thought about it. They always did it with their hands. They put it on the doorpost so that their kids would learn it. They would always talk about it with their kids. And this mark of the beast system,
they wanted to do the same.
They want to do the same thing, but the opposite.
Okay.
So it's not what God tells them to do, but rather what Satan tells them to do.
Okay.
That's what the mark of the beast is. It's something that's opposed to God.
Okay, opposed of the worship system that God created. Okay.
It's in direct opposition to the worship that God created.
Okay.
So his law is now not something that they want you to follow.
Okay.
They want you to follow their law.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Not something that a lot of people say that is something that they will put here in the hand, or we put here in the front. But they no, this not is a system.
The system.
Okay. Mind, front meaning mind, to make a decision. From here, you need to make your decision. Okay. Here meaning work. Okay, force.
This is what you use and you do that law.
Okay, you need to put faith in your mind. God faith in your mind. That's it. You need to love what? God for all your what? Your mind, your heart, and all your soul. Okay, and then the heart, you put God first. Before everything, you need to put God first. Even the work, God can be your first thing. But this system want to be opposite. They want to put their sin where? In the heart and the front, that God want to put their what? Character. Okay. You need to be like Jesus, like God. But they say, no, you need to be like what? Like a demon. You need to work with what? With a demon.
Work like a demon.
Okay, that things.
Wow.
It's the mark of the beast. It's the first system of worship.
For false system of
false.
worship. False.
Reason why they said, the Bible said that all people, this powerful system will have a lot of power that will obligate the whole people to worship them, to worship this system, to worship demons, okay, to worship what? Satan and the angels, and the people that are around the system. If those people that know or don't want to follow or to obey this world, we what?
Kill them.
Okay, kill them. Oh, no sell and no buy anything. In this life, we need to buy and need to what?
To sell.
To sell. Do you understand? No sell, no buy. Where are you going? You need to believe, you need to trust, you need to trust only in what?
In God.
Yeah, this is the system.
This
is
system.
The mark of the beast. And they are fighting. Until this moment, they are fighting. That system, they are fighting to kill a lot of people. They are working in this time. They are working to make this old from the Constitution, whole Constitution, especially for your country, America. America is the powerful country in the world. That they are working demons. They are working the president and the president of the president behind. In the front of people, you can see that they are enemy. But behind, they are fighting for one purpose. They are fighting for one purpose, the same purpose. Because the same demon can what? Can command in them. Each president, whom command them is the Satan and demons.
So you're saying that there could be one president that seems like he's against another president.
Okay.
But behind them, behind closed doors, in secret, they're working together.
Okay.
They're on the same side.
They're working together for one purpose.
And even as different presidents come up, they may seem like they don't like that other president.
Okay.
But they're also working together in secret.
Yes. This one can die, but he died like a martyr. A Martin. Okay. Can die like a Martin. Because they are working for one purpose. It's like the opposite, but behind, not opposite. They are friends. Okay. They are working the same goal, the same objective. Okay.
So they're on both sides.
Yeah.
Hegelian dialectic. Right.
Very soon, we will see a lot of things will happen. They unite the world. They want this new world. They want to unite the people, to unite this whole world to become only one country, or 10 countries only. Why? Because they want to control the people in the world. They want to make the rules, and then some of them you can say, "Oh, you can think from your mind now. You are free." But this free, not meaning you are free, not free, not the freedom. It's more than freedom. More than freedom meaning you are not free. Because in the freedom, there's a limit.
Right.
Like in America, if you are in America, you have freedom, okay? You have a freedom. But your freedom have limit. Yes or no?
Yeah,
your freedom have limit. You need to respect your neighbor.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Your limit, your freedom will finish to your neighbor freedom too. Okay. It's the same like that. God is God. God create his system, but he built a limit. But Satan, his agent, they wanted to build the same system opposite. Okay.
Wow. So everything he does, he just wants to have the opposite of that.
Yes.
He doesn't create anything new.
Yeah. The
Wow.
mark of the beast is a system.
The system of
worship.
So whereas some people think it's a chip, some people think it's a mark, it's a physical tattoo.
No.
Really what it
not
is it's a false system of worship
Yes.
that the people of Satanism and the evil angels are working to implement.
Yes.
Right? And so, it seems to me that if that's the case, we should become familiar with what the right system of worship is, right? What is the right system of worship? So that when that mark of the beast comes, we can say, oh, wow, that's the false system.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. We read about the Deuteronomy chapter 6.
Deuteronomy.
Okay, whole chapter 6. They tell us about the true worship. Okay, the true worship from the God. God created this true system for the human being. Love, he said, O Israel. This is the God. You need to love your God for all you want, all your heart, all mind. Heart, the Bible say heart, meaning mind. All your mind, all your soul, all your thought, everything that you have, you need to love God first. God create his system, and his system, you can find a rules. Okay, law. The moral law. Moral law that he created.
Right.
This moral law and this worship, this system of worship, God created the law that you can find the 10 Commandments. On the Bible, you can find in the 10 Commandments in the Bible. Exodus. Exodus chapter 20, you can find this commandment.
Right.
And even the Deuteronomy chapter 4, somewhere
in Deuteronomy.
Okay, you can find the same commandment. Okay, for that Moses reminded to the people
of Israel.
Okay,
right.
of Israel. But that's all not for that people. This God gave to that people to represent all people in the world. Okay, that rules, that law, moral law from God is for us.
Right.
Okay, even the eye people on that side, they know that law is from God and it's true. Okay, that law you can find the 10 Commandments. That is the moral. The first 4 commandments is to love God for your heart. Okay, if you love God, you don't need to have another goddess, because you have God as your weight, your God,
as your God,
only your
right.
God,
your master.
Okay, your master. You don't need to have another idol or another guide,
right?
Another God. And then if you love God as your creator, your father, and your savior, you love them, you love him, meaning you don't need to create an image, okay, to worship that image,
right?
Because you have God.
You have God.
Okay,
you don't need something in between you and God.
Okay,
right?
Because you love him. If you love him, you need to obey the law. His law. Okay. Why? If you love God, you need to respect Him. Respect Him, the third commandment from Him. Okay. Respect Him. If you respect Him, you don't need to talk His name and like a kid, like something else.
Right.
Okay. You need to respect Him, to have a fear from Him, meaning the third commandment. If you love God, you need to remember who created the world. If who created the world, He said, "Son, you need to worship me. If you need to worship me, I remind you, and the day that I create, I give you to what? To rest. Okay? I give you one day that to rest. You need to rest. But rest in what? In my day.
Right.
That I give you as a sign to remind that I'm your creator. If I'm your creator, you need to rest and worship me in the day that I created. The day that He created, you can find in Genesis, Genesis chapter 2, verse 1 to 3. You can find the truth there. Which day that God want for whole people, keep that day. And to keep that day, you remind that God created the world. And God created me. Okay, He give me the life that I have now. And I need to worship Him. If I love Him, I need to obey. Okay, this commandment not from Israel, not for Israel, for humanity.
It's for humanity.
Okay, and this commandment, not in the future, not indicate God, Jesus in the future when we cry, we die in the cross. No, this commandment remind us in the past time, not the future time. It's the past time. Where in Genesis, and it will be where in the future when God will create another heaven in another land. You can find this in the prophet Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 20, 22 and 23. You can find this thing, that one day in the future, God will say this will become a sign of redemption too. Because when Jesus died in the sixth day, and he rested in the Sabbath day too. He make this day as a day of redemption. You need to rest in this day, like I rested in my what? In my death.
So it seems like what you're saying is that there is this false system of worship that they want to implement.
Okay.
And the greatest mark that you're following, the mark of the beast.
Okay.
The greatest sign that you're following that false system of worship.
Okay, they create another law. Look like
it looks like the Creator's
God.
law.
Okay, but it's different.
It's a different law.
Okay, and the sixth commandment from the law, the fourth. Last six. Is love your neighbor like you love you.
Right.
Okay. If you love me, you can't. Okay. If you love me, you need to obey your dad. You need to obey your parent. Okay. Because you love your parent.
So it seems like what you're saying is that, this false system of worship has a sign, this mark of the beast. There's something that stands out that makes you know that you're either following the false system of worship or you're following the true God.
Okay.
And it has to do with a day of worship, you're saying.
Yes.
Whereas there are those that will keep the seventh day Sabbath holy as a sign that they serve the God of the universe who created everything, that there are some that will follow this false system of worship and will follow another day.
Okay, this is the things. This is history. And here, 321, 707 affirmation that the emperor created the law, because that time people worship God and keep
the Sabbath.
The Sabbath is the day from God. But from this time, the emperor implemented the law that all people need to worship not the true God, but worship the sun God. And the sun, because we call, and you American, the first day you call what?
Sunday.
Sunday. Do you know what meaning Sunday? Sunday, day of the sun. Okay, day of the sun. Okay, worship sun or worship another God. People keeping this day to obey the law from the man, and this man is the agent from where? From the spirits.
Wow.
That they created this day. I'm so sorry for that people, but I'm talking about the angel, the people. I knew this thing before I became a Christian. Okay, I knew this thing because before I became a Christian.
So you're saying you learned this when you were on the other side?
Okay, on that side.
They taught you, the spirits themselves.
Okay,
they taught you about how they used that day.
Okay.
To receive worship.
Yeah. They know, even the people that are on that side, the eye people on the eye level, they know this thing. It's not new. It's not news for them. They know. Okay, they know. But you don't need to teach. Okay, even the fathers that is in that church, they know this knowledge.
Course. Yeah,
they know. But the people that side, they said you don't need to teach the people. You don't need to tell the people, because you will die, or someone from your family will die.
Oh, so they threatened.
Okay, you don't need to teach the truth.
Wow.
You teach the lying thing in this system. That is true. This is the mark of the best. Okay, is a false system of worship. Only about worship. Who you worship God or worship this first system. Yeah, that's will be the great conflict.
And it's signified by which day you keep holy. So if you choose to keep that day, Sunday, holy, at that time when it becomes a great conflict, then you would have been choosing to serve Satan.
The freedom that all people have this moment, this freedom will disappear one day. Because this system will get this freedom. And then we put all people to obey by force.
To obey by force.
Okay, to obey by force. If you want or not, you will obey this law. Every day you can see, day by day, they are making the first day as a holy day. The rest that for family. You can see in the first day, even your country, America, okay, you can see that on Sunday, a lot of shops can close. Why? Because people want to be in family or to go to church. Okay, but in the day that God created, God created the last day, that the seventh day. The seventh day, not from Jude people, no, it's from creation. Adam and Eve. When God created this day, they have only Adam and Eve. And God created and gave to Adam and Eve. No Jude there, no Moses there. Even Abraham wasn't there. Only Adam and what?
And Eve.
And this day remind that God is our creator. And God is our Father. And our life, the life that we have is from that God. And we need to worship this God in that day. Sabbath is the past, not the future. not to represent any Jesus. No. It's the past time, and remind us in the future. Remind us too in the redemption. It's a sign of creation and the sign of what? Redemption. And will be day that we will keep in the future when God will create another heaven and another what? Another land.
I like what you said there. You said right now we have the freedom.
Yes.
To do what we,
Apparently we have a freedom.
We have freedom, right?
Okay.
But there's coming a time when, just like, the mark of the beast is taken from Revelation 13. Right? There's coming a time when people will be forced.
Yes.
To keep one day over another day.
Okay.
They'll be forced to take the mark in their hands or in their forehead.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And if not, they won't be able to buy or sell.
Yeah.
And after a while, they will be killed if they refuse to follow that system. Friends, I just want to encourage you. These things sound startling. These things sound outlandish. But these things are the truth. The Bible speaks about it. Someone who grew up on the other side of the fence, someone who grew up inside of Satanism, is saying it. It is true. One day there will come a time when those that rule this world will try to force the people in it to follow their law and to cast aside the law of God. What will you do? One day it's coming and you'll remember that we said this, and you'll remember that it sounded weird, it sounded strange, but it was true. We must remember God created the heavens and the earth. He's the only one that is worthy of worship. He's the one that sanctified the seventh day to keep it holy. When that day comes, will you stand? Though it may be hard, though it may put in jeopardy your life, though it may put in jeopardy your health or your wealth, will you stand for the one and true only God? We have more to come with our brother Gabriel. Much more to come. Actually, this next part is my favorite part, and I hope you will be there to watch it also and to listen to it.